Shalom Aleichem. We continue with our last full day of Pesachim in Mishnah Yomi. Tomorrow we have one last Mishnah in Pesachim, and we start Shkolim. So we are in chapter 10, Mishnah Zayin. Mazgu lo kos shlishi. They poured for him a third cup. Remember, mezig could be they're mixing the strong wine with water as well. So it's the third cup, the cup for benching. Mevorich al mezono. So he cites the birkat hamazon on his dinner. Revi'it, for the fourth cup, gomer alav at the halal. You finish the halal. Remember, yesterday we said we start the halal, at least the first two sections of halal, right before we eat the matzah. So here we end the halal. Omer alav birkat hashir. We say on this the blessing of song. So in the Gemara they say this could be the Baruch Hashem melech mechulal b'tishbahot or yishtabach, which is sort of a birkat hashir. Bein kosot halelu, between these sets of cups, meaning between 1 and 2 and 2 and 3, which is when you're making your Suda and eating your matzah and your food and everything. Im rotze lishtot yishteh. If you want to drink more cups of wine, you are allowed to drink. So during the Suda, someone is allowed to drink more wine, but not during the Haggadah section between cups 1 and 2. Remember, 1 was the Kiddush, and 2 was what we mentioned when he's making this bracha that Rabbi Kiva says, Baruch Atah Hashem Gal Alanu, Gal Yisrael, etc. And between 3 and 4, we also do not drink. Ben Shlishi Revi, the Mishnah says, Lo Yishteh. We do not drink. The concern is you already, at this point, you have at least 3 cups of wine under your belt, if not additional cups during the meal, and someone's very full from the Suda and everything else, so they could easily come to be intoxicated or extremely tired and fall asleep. On to Mishnah Chet, Mishnah 8, very famous Mishnah. Ein maftirin achar Pesach afikoman. We do not end the meal after Pesach with an afikoman. Now, afikoman, it typically means dessert. There's Aramaic afiku, man, like bring out the man, bring out the foods, bring out the the fruits and the desserts and the cakes. It could be also a Greek word that refers to dessert. And we do not eat dessert or something after our Pesach Seder because we want the taste of the matzah for us to be in our mouth, or in the times of the temple with the taste of the Pesach itself. The poskim do bring down that if someone's staying up later to discuss Sipur Yetzias Mitzrayim, like they did in Bnei Brak, where they stayed up all night until time for morning Shema, they are allowed to drink tea and coffee, but not to have other foods after the final matzah or Pesach. The Mishnah continues, Yashnu Mikzotan. What if some of the people at the Pesach Seder with their Korban Pesach fell asleep? Yochelu. So once they wake up, they're allowed to eat again. They're allowed to rejoin everyone else. Kulan, what if everybody fell asleep? They have a problem. Lo yochlu. They should not eat from the Korban Pesach when they wake up. If everyone fell asleep, Lamaisa, it's like a hesech hadat. It's like they took their mind off of the Pesach. So when they all wake up and start eating again, it's like starting a new Suda, kind of like a new place. We do not eat Korban Pesach in 2 places. Rabbi Yossi Omer, nit namnemu yochlu. If they were merely mitnamnem, which is like dozing off, then they could go ahead and eat again. Near the mu, but if they were mamish near dam, they're mamish fully asleep, lo yochlu. They cannot go and eat again. It sounds like there's a machlokas if he's being machmer, is even an individual, or if he's being makel, it's even on everybody. The Gemara defines midnamnem, defines dozing off. It's if someone's sort of partially asleep, nim velo nim, tir velo tir, is what the Gemara says. It says if you call to him, he'll answer his name, but he can't really answer questions. He can't give you a svara. So that's the test if someone's merely dozing off versus fully asleep. And we see that it happened that people fell asleep during the Pesach Seder even 2,000 years ago with the Korban Pesach in front of them. But lechatchila, it's good to keep people up and involved and finish the Seder. Be well and zay gesund.